Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now it is, of course, it's Christmas Eve, and Santa Claus is coming around all our houses very soon, so you children and whatnot, and adults need to get into bed very soon, otherwise Santa Claus is not going to be coming to your house. But listen, it's Christmas Eve, I finished work, and I thought to myself, well, I have to get the video out. You guys, did you see these videos? You guys want these videos, so I will provide these videos, you know what I mean? And the Gary Monk video, hopefully I'll get it out soon. It looks like Tony Pulis is coming in. If we could touch on Gary Monk briefly before we get into this preview, yes, it obviously came as a shock to many Boro fans. I think, Boro won the game and he still got the sack. Now I'm seeing talks of, talks that Tony Pulis is pretty much signing a 3-year deal with Middlesbrough. For me, Tony Pulis, he's a man that I want in. A lot of fans don't like his football, but he can get your Premier League solidified and he can get promoted. So at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want both of them things. So yeah, happy with Tony Pulis if he comes in. Gary Monk, shame to see him go. He came in here to do a job, and unfortunately, it didn't work out for him since we are 9th. We are a couple of points off the playoffs, but unfortunately for Gary Monk, it was his time by the looks of things to go. Steve Gibson, and him obviously depart the club, and that's the way it goes. Steve Gibson pulled the trigger, and unfortunately, Gary Monk received the bullet, and that was to leave the club. He did that, and like I say, I wish Gary Monk all the best to wherever he goes now. There's talks of him going to Sheffield Wednesday. There's talks of him going back to Swansea. Listen, Gary Monk, wherever you go, man, good luck to you. I'm sorry it didn't work out in Middlesbrough, but whoever comes in at Middlesbrough, welcome. It's a great club, and if you don't know Boro Fan TV already, make sure you do, because the players might talk to you about a mad fan called A.J.T who likes to rant when we lose. Yeah, I'm that guy. So welcome whoever comes in as a manager. And, I hope that I always shout you out in every single video I do as a happy Boro fan. So, yeah, make us win. But, yeah, no, listen, on a serious note, listen, it's sad to see Gary go. And to whoever comes in, good luck at Middlesbrough. Fantastic set of fans here. And hopefully you can guide us to victory. But that's my thoughts briefly on that. I mean, hopefully I get a video out. But, it is Christmas Day tomorrow, and it is, 6:15 now. So I might not be able to get my thoughts. And that's why I'm giving you my thoughts now, just quickly. In case I don't get that video out, I know you got a lot of guys have requested it, but it is a tight schedule. It is Christmas period. The Boro didn't give me much choice to get a friggin' video out about the Gary Monk sacking. I was at work today, got home, prepared this. It took me about an hour and a bit to prepare this preview. And this time I don't mind doing these sort of previews or taking it. I mean, these could take all day. As long as you guys as long as you guys really enjoy these videos, then great. But I'm rambling on, man. We're what? 3 minutes in. We're not even discussed the preview yet. So we will get into the preview, of course. This Boxing Day, we are at home to Bolton Wanderers. Bolton Wanderers, man. Yeah, Bolton Wanderers. They're not doing very well. 23rd in the league. So they're not doing very well, do you know what I mean? But it's kind of a team that, Boro played them earlier on in the season. To be precise, it was actually the 9th. Was it the 9th of September? It was the 9th of September. Early this season, we played them. And in that game, they were very poor. But it seems like they have scored goals since then, and they are scoring goals. They're just not getting many wins. Now, I found out an interesting stat about Bolton Wanderers. They've not won away all season. But don't let this be their first away win this season. But yeah, I found that out. Bolton have won away all season, so I don't know how they feel. I mean, kind of feel like Boro in the Premier League. Our only away win came to Sunderland, and every single away game you kind of hope, but you're always disappointed. So I don't know how their fans will be feeling. Is there any Bolton fans watching this? Let me know. How are you feeling about Middlesbrough this Boxing Day? But I honestly feel confident. This place behind me will be like this on Boxing Day. It'll be absolutely rammed. Boxing Day is always mad. Especially at the Riverside, the atmosphere is always class, and everyone loves a Boxing Day game. Let's be real. I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a great crowd, great atmosphere. But we will talk about Bolton now. Can't get my words out tonight. I don't know what's happening. So the manager, Phil Parkinson, they play at the Macron Stadium, and they were founded in 1874. So they've been around a long time of Bolton Wanderers, and they had a few good managers over the years. Sam Allardyce, to name one. Very good players. J.J. Okocha, who's a legend. He's a legend on FIFA, to be fair, so he's a legend. And there are a lot of players that I liked when I was growing up, But a lot of players that I did like. I can't get my words out. I don't know what's going on here. But I did like in their team. And obviously I've had a spell inside the Premier League as well. under Allardyce and many other managers. So we'll go through the last 5 games, and they have lost 2, and they lost, no, start again. 1-2, lost 3, and the 2 wins both came at home to Cardiff, which was a game just gone, and Barnsley, they beat them 3-1 and beat Cardiff 2-0. They've lost away, a big loss to the top of the league, Wolves 5-1, lost to Nottingham Forest 3-2, and lost to Bolton 1-0. That Bolton one was at home, and Nottingham Forest and Wolves are both away. What tells me is that on the road, they do concede a lot. They do concede. I mean, just between Wolves and Forest, they conceded 8, and only managed to score 3. So, yeah, I mean, as soon as I see the thing of not won away all season, that worries me. I mean, I kind of think, could this be the game that they do win? Or can Boro send them home miserable once again on the road? Because that's what it's been all season, you know. They've had no luck on the road in the Championship so far. It is a tough road to go on. Let me tell you that in the Championship. Obviously, we're celebrating obviously a nice win yesterday, which again was absolutely mad. You guys were absolutely crazy in that away end, and I've never been in an atmosphere like that in my life, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. Genuinely, I've never been in an atmosphere that's so mad, and so many of you guys around me, Gav and Guesty, and so many of you who knew us, and that when we scored, I just knew in the front of my head, I thought, if we score here, we're going to get mobbed. Fans are just going to run up to us, and that's exactly what happened. But listen, you guys were just going ballistic, and I think the best workout I've ever done was celebrating a Boro goal yesterday. I mean, you guys were a class, and like I say, it was great to sit around most of you guys and just talk to you, really, and just, you know what I mean, just sing the Boro songs with us. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's great when you guys see us at the game, or see me at the game, for instance, if you don't know who Gavin Guesty are, of Boro Fan TV, but you see me, and you guys sort of recognise, and then, you know, we have a chit-chat. It's always great. But today, a big shout-out to all the people that came to my work as well. Yeah, big shout-out to all you people. Fantastic to meet us all. And a lot of you said, oh, you know you from the rant and all that. Listen, thank you so much for the support. I mean it. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. So, go back to the Bolton one. I'm coming away from this Bolton one. I'm all over the shop. I just finished work, man. So, go for the top goal scorers for Bolton. And I've got a fair few, to be fair. Top one being Gary Medine. He's sort of personally a player that I like. I don't really like Gary Medine. Funny story. A few years back, we played Sheffield Wednesday at home. They beat us 3-2. I think they beat us 3-2. And that guy scored a goal. Not his fault. I mean, it was a mile offside. When you put it in the back of the net, celebrated it, he's going to do. And that's the reason why I don't like him, because he scored an offside goal. Like it all of it, man. Listen, that's the only reason why. But I'm sure. I mean, he's a good player. I've got to give it to him. He is a good player. Even though we beat them 3-0 at Bolton earlier on in the season, he was a threat, and no doubt he'll be a threat again. And no doubt Bolton are going to want to come here and win. You know, having not won away all season, they're going to want to change that every single place to go to. Nottingham Forest, Nottingham Forest just got the win against them with the 3-2. And obviously Wolves beat them comfortably, but you know, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy, this one. I don't think it will be easy. And even though they are 23rd, listen, it won't be easy. I mean, look at us yesterday, you know. Boro went 1-0 down to a team that 15th. You know what I mean? We had to come back. We had to show a lot of fighting commitment. So, I think it'll be tough. But I think with the full backing of the Boro, you know, all the fans behind it, obviously the new manager's going to be in. Apparently, Tony Pulis, if it isn't going to be him, if it is, apparently he'll be taking charge for the Boxing Day game. So, we'll see how it goes, you know. We'll see if the players can actually click under him, or if Bolton can take the advantage and beat us with a new manager coming in. So, we will wait and see. I've got a few interesting things here. I'm sure most stuff I've said it before in my obviously in the game that we played at their place at Bolton. Play for both clubs: Michael Ricketts, Andrew Taylor, Sammy Ayobi, and David Wheater. 2 of them players now still play for Bolton, and them 2 are David Wheater and Sammy Ayobi. Top goal scorers, I didn't finish it. Gary Medine, he's got 7 goals and 5 assists. Sammy Ayobi's got 3 goals and 1 assist, and Adam Armstrong 3 goals and no assists. So, fair few goals between them there. Not as many as other teams in recent weeks, but listen, they are where they are, the 23rd for a reason, and that's because they failed to win games of football. And that's, you know what I mean? I mean, Bolton put the ball in the back of the net enough, but they can't seem to get the victories, and they're going to want to change that. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. I'm expecting a tough game, purely because obviously Boro don't have a manager now. Now, many teams bounce back and hammer the team they're playing. But the only thing that worries me is that these haven't won an away game all season, and that could come back to bite us. I mean, especially if they come back. I mean, just say, you know, with them not winning an away game all season, I'll say again, and us sacking our manager, that could go one or 2 ways. You know, Boro could either not turn up for this one, or Boro could turn up for this one. Now I'm thinking to myself, if we don't have a new manager in, Boro could play a blinder and smash these 4 or 5. if the new manager comes in, lays down the law early, and these players don't take a liking to it, Bolton could walk all over it. So it's one of them where I don't think the second equation will happen. I think, and I'm hopeful that Boro will hopefully, hopefully just click. It's almost like a way of clicking and just run through Bolton. That's what I'm hoping. And Bolton probably hoping the same for their team. Obviously, they're hoping that Bolton walk through Boro. But it won't be easy. But I do think we will get the win. And as I said, the head-to-head, last time we played them was September the 9th. And obviously I was at that game. I won my bet of £102. So I backed Preston Bologna to score first and Boro 3-0. And it paid, and it was great. And that's what happened. And then I did a bit of research for the last time that Bolton beat Boro at Boro, obviously at the Riverside. And it was actually on the 2008-2009 season. And they beat us 3-1. And that was the last time Bolton beat us at the Riverside. So it was a long time ago, but who knows? In 2 days' time, they might do it again. So I'll run you through my team, then run you through, kind of what I want to see from the game. So in goal, do you know what? It's an unchanged team from the weekend, but I'll run you through it anyway. I've gone for 4-2-1-3, if that makes any sense. It's a normal Boro formation, to put it that way. Randolph in goal, the back four is Christie, and the man that started on, obviously yesterday stays in the team, Shotton. Got his goal, a bit of confidence in him. I've asked for Friday the last couple of weeks. But if he's scored a goal, he's going to be full of confidence now. To drop him, which is dent his confidence. So I think Shotton and Gibson set the pairing. My left back, Fabio. My two holding midfielders, Johnny Howson and Ledbetter. Obviously, Johnny Howson got his goal. He sent me to flipping cloud 9. Thanks very much, Johnny. And then we've got Grant Ledbetter next to him. The number 10, Stuart Downing. Number 10 is whereabouts I think he should be playing all the time. It's his role. He can boss the midfield. And honestly, been so consistent this season on the wing. On number 10, wherever he wants to put him in goal. I'm sure the guy will just be as consistent as what he would be outfield. So Stuart Downing plays there. My wingers on the left, Martin Braithwaite. He normally plays the number 10. So him and Downing will probably go out wide, and Braithwaite will probably go at number 10. But if this formation happens, then that's how I can see it going. On the right, Patrick Bamford, and up top it's a big man, Hassan Bologna, who has not been firing recently, so I hope he gets a couple of goals against Bolton. But that is the preview. And it's a bit all over, this one, a bit all over the place. But, I brought it to you. Do you know what I mean? It's Christmas Eve. Give me a day off. Do you know what I mean? Give me, don't be harsh with me in the comments section. If you did enjoy the preview, let me know. But this is going to be a tough game, no doubt about it. It's a Boxing Day game, and every single team and every single set of fans that go to a Boxing Day game, just like every other week, want to win this game. So it'd be tough. But I think Boro will come out the winners. Giving a bit of confidence from yesterday's result. I'm going to go for a Boro 3-0 win. I do feel like we can beat Bolton. They are 23rd for a reason. We sat down manager. So hopefully Boro can give it a good answer. And hopefully to the man that comes in, good luck to him. But I think it will be Tony Pulis that does walk into the Boro job next. He's favourite along with Nigel Pearson. But I do see Tony Pulis, for me, that's who I'd want in. It looks like he's pretty much coming to the club on a 3-year deal. So good luck, Tony, if you do come in, or good luck to whoever else comes in. But I do feel like it will be Tony Pulis. But these players, if they didn't like Gary Monk, listen, Gary Monk's gone, and now they can actually play a decent game for us against Bolton. Now that I do think we will turn up. And whenever a team sacks a manager, they always play well in the next game. Don't ask me why, I don't know, but that's what they seem to do. So I'm confident for the Boro. I'm confident that we will get the win, and that's why I go for a 3-0 Boro. And I'm going to go for Dowling to get one. I'm going to go for Ledbetter to get one, and I'm going to go for Hassan Bologna to get one as well. I'm very, very confident of this game, and that's no disrespect to Bolton at all. But I think Bolton are struggling at the minute, and I think they will continue to struggle unless they buy in January. Now I know Bolton haven't got much money. What can you do? But I do feel like they will struggle if they, if they say with the team they've got to buy in January. That's the main thing for them. None of them haven't got much money, but sell and buy. That's the kind of thing you've got to do. It's a tough league, if Bolton fans, Bolton fans probably know that now. It's a tough league to get out of. It's a tough league to stay in if you haven't got much money to play with. So hopefully Bolton can stay up. It's a team that I do like. I do like watching Bolton, and I do like going to the stadium as well. It's one of my favourite away days. So I'm excited for this one. Of course I'm excited. Get back to the Riverside, back in the Fortress, and hopefully I can be smiling on my review like I was last night. This has been the preview of Middlesbrough versus Bolton Wanderers. Can we make a back-to-back wins? Can we show some consistency? We will find out in 2 days' time. Guys, have a good Christmas, and I'll see you again soon. Up the Boro!